Hi everybody, welcome back to another video tutorial. I'm Mark and I'm here with
Cora.
Right, and what are we going to be drawing today?
We are going to be drawing Red from Angry Bird.
Yes, Red from Angry Birds. Hopefully nobody's angry right now. They're happy, but we're going to be drawing Angry Birds. I'm not really sure why they're angry, but they are.
Because they kind of saved the city.
But they're very angry. Anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to grab a pencil, grab yourself a sheet of paper, some markers, and we will help you guys along to draw this cool angry bird. All right, for the first step, the angry bird is a round shape. All right, so I'm going to start out by drawing a circle in the center of my page, but I'm using a pencil also because I want to be able to erase this afterwards. I'm going to go a little bit to the right side of the page. So over here, we're going to have a tail on the left. Okay. All right. So after you draw your circle, what we can do is we can put our pencils down and grab a Sharpie, because the rest of this we can do with a Sharpie. And if you want to correct your circle, if it's not the best circle, it's okay. You don't have to erase right now, but you can draw the circle and kind of change it up however you want. But after you're finished getting the circle in, what we will draw is on the right side of this shape that you have, and almost kind of in the center, like if you split the circle in half, two sides from top to bottom. Over right about here, we're going to draw a straight line like that. Okay, and then now we're going to draw the eyebrows. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start from the middle of this line here, and I'm going to come up this way. And then you can have sharp pointy corners, or you can round them. I'm going to round mine a little bit. It's going to be up like that. So it comes up, and then you're going to come back in. So remember, angry birds are angry, so their eyebrows are going to be kind of like almost like in a V shape, right? And then what we'll do is we'll come over here and we'll go over to the other side like this. Okay, and then I'm going to go wider as I go out. So this line here is shorter than this line over here on the outside. Like that. Yep, very good. Now, if your line isn't long enough here, it's okay. You can just extend that down, draw it, and continue it down. But ours is in a good spot. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do an upside down V. So this will be the top of the beak. So I'm going to start like this, or somewhere about here. I'm going to come up. And then over here, I'm going to come a little bit longer and down. And then what I want to show you is these 2 points here are going to be at a slight angle. So they're not horizontal. They're going to be slightly at an angle down. And then what we can do is do a slight curve as we join these two together. You can do that. And if you want to extend a little bit, you can. There you go. All right, now for the lower part of the beak, what we're going to do is we're going to come inside of this shape here. Okay, so we don't want to go to the ends. We want to go inside. So we're going to go start about here. And we're going to, almost like if there's an imaginary line from that line straight down somewhere about here. So now I'm going to curve this down like this. And then this one here, watch this curve. The curve's going to be slightly like this, okay? Slightly curved like that. Yeah, there you go. Look at it. He's already looking mean. Okay, now let's get our eyes in. So we will create a C shape. So somewhere where your eyebrow is here, you're going to start here and you're going to end somewhere above the mouth, okay? And you're going to do kind of like a curved eyeball shape. That's it. Good job. And now we'll try to make this same shape here. See how big this is? We'll try to make about the same over here. So we'll come like this, and then we'll curve this out. It's okay if your shapes aren't exactly the same. That's fine.
Mine kind of look the same.
That's all right, yeah, perfect. Now we're gonna draw the center of the eyeball. So this is gonna actually come and be underneath the eyebrow. So we're gonna do a shape like this, a circle, partial circle, almost a full one, but partial. And then do another one on this side, like that. And then do a smaller circle. Remember, leave some white so we can see some white. So draw it big enough so you can have a little bit of white in there. And then we can go and just color that eyeball in with some black. Since we have our Sharpies in our hands right now, we might as well just go in and color that in. There you go, that's excellent. Okay, the next step, so we have our facial features here. So now what we want to do is, let's start at the top here. We'll have the two ear shapes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the tallest one. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start right about, if you draw an imaginary line where the center of the eyes come together, draw an imaginary line that's somewhere about there. Yep. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come not straight up, but slightly to the left. And then we'll round this like that, just a little bit like that, just hook, almost like an ear, like a side of an ear. Yep. Now what we'll do is we'll draw somewhere about here. We'll draw another shape. So see this shape right here, Cora? Mm-hmm. This curve, we're going to draw another one from here over this way, and then it'll come back about here. So we're going to come out this way, we'll hook over. Okay, and it's going to come like that. Excellent.
And it looks really small.
All right, now what we can do is we can draw the shape of our outer body part. So if you want to do any sort of corrections or adjustments, you can do that now. So for me, I might actually pull mine over this way a little bit, and I'm going to come right in here, because I want my eyebrow sticking out a little bit like this. Somewhere right about there. Okay, so I'm just going to erase some of these lines. That's what's awesome about having a pencil. You can always erase some stuff. Okay. There we go. And if you have one of those brushes, eraser brushes, those are cool because you can kind of brush away things. So what I'm going to do is, right over here where this ear is, we're going to start inside the ear a little bit, and then we're going to come across, and then we're going to stop where the eyebrow is, and then we're going to continue all the way around. And if you want to do, if you want to turn the page, feel free to do so. I'm just going to do this like this. It doesn't have to be one continuous line. It can be, multiple curves. Excellent. Good job, hon. Okay, now let's get the tail in. So good. You have extra space here. Perfect. So what we'll do here is we're going to draw a shape kind of like halfway. We'll go above the halfway distance, and we're going to come up like this, and we'll draw shape like that. So it's a little bit wider at the top, and it's going to come in and taper, and then we'll draw another line like this, and this one's like a little bit fatter like that and wider, and then this one is a smaller one like that. Excellent. Perfect. All right, now the lower part of the body. What we're going to do here is we're going to start somewhere about here, and we're going to do a curve through. Now, you can go ahead and grab your pencil if you like, if you prefer to do that, it might be easier, and draw a very faint line. Don't draw it too dark, because sometimes when you erase, you still see the lines in here, okay? So try to draw really lightly, and we'll just start somewhere about here, and we'll go through the beak and like that. Yep. Now, you want to just, use your Sharpie here and over there. All right, don't go through the beak. Let's go do that. And then that. And if you want to erase your lines, you can do that as well.
Yep, I'm gonna have to erase mine.
You're gonna erase, okay. And then in the meantime, I'm gonna draw 2 circular shapes over here. So I'm gonna draw one. So see how large the eye is. You don't want to go too big. You want to go a little bit smaller than the shape of this eye. So I'm gonna just draw a shape like this. You got one. It's kind of like an egg shape vertically. And then I'm gonna do a smaller one next to it, like this. And then I'll do a large one in one of the ears and a small one underneath it. Excellent. And then the same thing up for this guy here. And then we can add an echo line, so something that's the same shape of the eyeball down here, like that. And then you can do another one. This one can have actually 2 of them if you like that. And now if you want to make him even angrier, you can draw kind of like a shape just above the eyebrows, like that.
Yeah, mine's gonna be super angry.
And I might I know, and I'll just do another one there like this. And that's it. We just drew red. All right, you want to color red in?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I will use the brown first because we just have this one, but you can start with the red. So just color the top part of the body red, okay?
I like this red. It's a pretty color. And it's perfect for red. Well, red, the
Character.
red from, yeah, not the real color red.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to do the brown in the eyebrows and the tail while Cora colors in the entire body in red. Just like that. Okay, and then I'm going to use an orange for the beak. And then I'm going to do a lighter color for the lower part of the body.
Oh, it took so long to color in.
Yeah, the red is the most.
Yeah, I don't know what
That
the
has the
difference.
most.
Well, because it's the body shape.
Yeah, it's the most area that you need to color. Okay, so I'll give you this for the lower part. And
Thank
then
you.
I'm going to color the body in as well. We can use this for the eyebrow.
Okay.
And we'll just go, and I'm not going to color in these highlight areas, just going to go around it.
We forgot about that.
It's all right. Yep, the ears are part of the body. Just like that.
My hand's getting tired for coloring red. I'm almost done. Just need to be careful when I draw inside the lines. Almost. Done. Whew.
All right, it's okay, you'll catch up.
Yep.
You will catch up because now I am stuck doing the body. And I'm actually going through reds like dimple shapes because I'm just going to use a little bit of a darker red on top of it.
That's good.
So if you're using darker, then you can actually go through the shape. But if those were a lighter red, I wouldn't want to go
Yep.
and use this red on top of it, because then you won't be able to go lighter. You can always make the color darker.
But you can't make it lighter.
That's right.
Unless you add white, but it will make it a little bit lighter.
But with markers,
with markers it doesn't work. But with
adding.
paints it does. So I made this line right here. Okay.
So that's for the eyebrows and the tail. Brown color.
I like this brown. It goes well with his eyebrows. Almost done.
Yeah.
I just need to do the tail and this part and the beak. Okay.
Yeah, so these shapes here are actually darker than these guys. These ones here are more like highlights, and then these are actual like darker reds.
Yeah. Can I have that one?
And while Cora's finishing up, I'll just show you guys if you want to throw like a shadow, like, you know, red is hovering or flying. You know, you can draw like this shape underneath using like some grays. If you have a few grays lying around, you can go and just create like some shadow underneath there. That, so it looks like he's flying, and you can put some gray where the eyes
or if
are.
He's jumping, like he when he jumps. Can I use that?
Yep. Sorry. Awesome. This is awesome. And then if you let your marker dry a little bit, and then go over top of your drawing, you can get a little bit darker effects if you want to do stuff like that. All right, there you go. So hopefully you like our drawing of red, and yours looks as cool as ours does. And you have anything else you want to add?
Yes. Bye, guys.
All right. See you later. See you next time. Bye-bye.